what chaotic confusion! What barbaric bedlam! What pernicious pandemonium!
What a mess, Pompadour. And if you hadn't fired the painters, maybe they would have cleaned it up.
Well, if you hadn't hired the painters in the first place...
I never hired them. You hired them.
I most certainly did not.
Pompadour, it's clear to me that you and I can no longer agree on anything.
Perfectly clear.
So there's really no point in us speaking to each other at all.
Not another word.
I agree.
I agree.
I quit.
Well,
Your fault.
I thought you weren't speaking to me.
I'm not. Fine.
This is terrible.
Yeah! What are we gonna do about supper?
Children! Flora! Boys! What's wrong?
Hi, Father.
Hi, Dad. Mother.
Hi, my father.
They had too much ice cream for supper. I didn't eat as much as they did.
Ice cream?
Yes, Truffles quit, so we had to have a cold meal.
My goodness. Well, where are Pompadour and Cornelius?
They went to their rooms. They're not speaking to each other.
What?
Yes, Daddy. They've been having agreements all day long. Bad agreements.
Let's go upstairs and get ready for bed. I'll give you something to settle your stomachs.
Has someone been painting?
Yes, Daddy. The painters.
What painters?
Cornelius and Pompadour's friends.
Oh. Pompadour, Cornelius, I know you two have had your share of differences in the past.
Quite a few differences, Babar.
An enormous number of differences.
A veritable plethora of differences.
One might say.
I did say.
I'm not talking to you.
I'm not talking to you.
Well,
But over the years, you've learned to work as a team.
You can tell Cornelius that that's all over with now, Babar.
it's all over with.
But isn't your friendship more important than a few minor disagreements? It's a friendship that I have been privileged to share all these years. A friendship that I would hate to see lost. Because I would lose something as well. Something very, very dear to me.
Babar,
Yes, Pompadour?
I'd just like to say that I'm deeply sorry. I'm deeply sorry that Cornelius ruined your holiday.
What? It wasn't me. It was you.
I'm not talking to you, Cornelius.
Well, I'm not talking to you, Pompadour.
Fine.
Fine.
Good night, dear. Sleep tight.
Night, Mommy.
Did you have any luck with Pompadour and Cornelius?
Not exactly.
Well, I'm sure they'll come around by morning.
I hope so. How are the other children?
They're already asleep.
Daddy,
Yes, dear?
I'm worried about Pompadour and Cornelius. Aren't they friends anymore?
Don't worry, Isabel. Pompadour has told me many times that he couldn't ask for a better friend than Cornelius. And Cornelius has told me exactly the same thing about Pompadour.
Oh, that's good.
You go to sleep now. Good night, Isabel.
Night, Daddy.
Yes? Isabel.
Hi, Cornelius. Pompadour said that he couldn't ask for a better friend than you.
He did?
Yes, he did. Good night.
Isabel.
Hi, Pompadour. Cornelius said that he couldn't ask for a better friend than you.
He did.
Yes, he did. Good night.
Pompadour, I just want you to know that I'm willing to put aside this little disagreement of ours. You and I have been friends for too long to allow something as insignificant as this to come between us. So I'll forget it, if you will. And no cracks about my memory, if you please. Pompadour.
Cornelius, I just want you to know that I'm willing to forgive you and get things back to normal. I feel that our relationship, our friendship is like a ship, a proud seafaring ship. It's far too valuable a vessel to allow it to flounder on the shoals of dissension and disputation. To put it rather poetically, if I do say so myself. Cornelius? Cornelius? Oh, the silent treatment still, is it?
Still not talking, I see.
If that's the way you want it.
Well, if that's the way you want it, it's fine with me. If that's the way you want it, it's perfectly fine with me. This whole business was all his fault anyway.
If he wants to be like that, it's just fine with me.
Fine. Oh, fine. Okay, just fine with me.
Fine with me.
Fine, fine, fine with me. Fine. Fine. Oh, I forgot the kettle. That is, I didn't forget the kettle exactly. I was preoccupied. I was distracted by Pompadour. Pompadour would say I forgot it, but I didn't forget it. Oh, no. Ah, my tusks. Pompadour might still be in there. Pompadour!
I knew Cornelius would forget something. Oh, he'd say he was preoccupied or distracted. But he's just plain forgetful.
Pompadour!
Cornelius!
Pompadour!
Cornelius! Cornelius!
Pompadour!
Pompadour! Cornelius!
Be careful! Are you all right, Babar?
Yes, I'm all right. But Pompadour, Cornelius.
There they are!
Pompadour, Cornelius! Everyone outside!
Have no fear, Chef Truffles is here. La 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 la. To the kitchen.
Hop, 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 hop. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Pompadour, I'm so sorry about everything.
I'm sorry too, Cornelius. Your friendship means the world to me.
To think we almost lost each other.
Yes. Thank goodness I saved you.
Hey, what do you mean you saved me? I saved you.
Oh, no. I think you're mistaken, Cornelius. I saved you.
Hey, don't be ridiculous, Pompadour. I saved you.
Oh, no.
I think you saved each other.
Yes, I think you're right, Isabel. We saved each other with a little help.
I agree.
The fire, she is out. The catastrophe is averted. The crisis, they are finished.
But Truffles, how did you know?
I am a sensitive artist, Babar. I can smell my kitchen burning from a distance of several kilometers. Now can I have a new stove?
Yes, Truffles. First thing in the morning.
Hello, I'm Hal. I'm Mal. We're firefighters.
But I thought you were painters.
No, quit that job. Too many disagreements.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You know something, Pompadour? I think Hal and Mal have made a very good career move.
I couldn't agree more, Cornelius. I couldn't agree more.